fight, fighting out of the blue corner. Standing 5 feet 8 inches, he weighed in at 155 pounds. He is a street fighter with a record of 17 wins, 14 losses, and 2 draws, with 10 knockouts and 3 submissions to his credit. Representing Team Horsepower and hailing from Ocala, Florida, introducing the colorful Charles Crazy Horse Bennett. And his opponent across the cage on my left, fighting out of the red corner. Standing 5 feet 10 inches, he weighed in at 154 1/2 pounds. Specializing in the disciplines of boxing and Muay Thai, his MMA record stands at 3 wins, no losses. All 3 wins coming by way of knockout. Representing City Boxing and fighting out of San Diego, California, by way of Kailua Kona, Hawaii, please welcome the Pride Fighting Championships U.S. Auditions winner. Here is the undefeated KJ Noons. And here is our third man of the cage, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
All right, gentlemen, we've gone over the rules. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions at all times. Let's keep this fight nice and clean. Touch gloves and come out ready to do this.
Obviously, no love lost between these two, and what a way to get out of the gates here on the first ever Elite XC event on Showtime and around North America. As you saw, KJ Noons tried to touch gloves, but Charles Bennett wanted nothing to do with it, Jake.
KJ Noons said yesterday, hey, I'm not here to make friends, but obviously these guys are not friends.
The mind games begin.
Round 1 is underway. Nothing but extreme antipathy exhibited between these two fine athletes. KJ Noons undefeated at 3-0, while Charles Bennett, he's as much about the show as he is about the go, with a record of 17, 14, and 2. But he knows that he is in a fight. KJ Noons with all kinds of stand-up skills. Again, as we mentioned, a pugilist at heart, but also very well-schooled on the ground.
Yeah, he's been fighting since he's been 5 years old, but the reality is that Charles Bennett is a Pride and a KOTC veteran. He's fought, probably 30, 40 times, and KJ, he's just starting out.
And there is Jay Bennett missing with a wild right.
And you talked earlier about how KJ Noons talked trash during the weigh-in, and I think it was to get Charles Bennett to do exactly this, stand in front of him.
And as you can see, Charles Bennett is talking a little bit of trash as they're in their fight.
You can see that he doesn't even respect KJ Noons. He has his left hand down by his waist, looking to load up with that home run strike with the right. Charles Bennett better be careful, although he does manage a good right hand there that connects to KJ Noons. He needs to respect the punching power of KJ Noons if he wants to survive this opening round.
And the one thing indicative of a Crazy Horse Bennett fight is that he starts off strong all the time, starts off fast. The conditioning is always a question mark for him.
Probably best known for knocking out the previously undefeated Pancrase veteran, Maeda, in Pride Fighting Championships Bushido in 1 minute. You know he felt that kick, and another one from KJ Noons trying to take away the lead leg of Charles Bennett.
I do not believe Charles Bennett enjoys those kicks, and you can tell because he just threw one right back at KJ. And if you look at KJ's corner, you got Brandon Vera, and you know that Rob Kamen's also been training KJ, so he's got a plethora of experience in Muay Thai.
And if you've never heard of Rob Kamen, simply put, he is one of the greatest Muay Thai fighters to ever live out of Holland, and that is where KJ Noons in San Diego's been working with 2 of the better strikers in the business, Jay. Although right now, a bit of a feeling out process. Both of them know what is at stake here. History being made with Elite XC, but again, it's about combat, and the fans here in Mississippi are beginning to let them know that, hey, you guys, you came here to fight. You didn't come here to dance.
But what those low leg kicks do also, that we saw from Noons, is if you saw Bennett at first drop that left hand all the way down by his waist, and now he just switched up his stance. He just went back to it, but again, his hand is all the way down there to protect, and that opens up for a headshot.
Good counter strike there by Noons, as Bennett really telegraphed that kick.
Looks as if right now they both have the same strategy. They're going for low blows down low, and then they're going to come up top with a right hand or a high kick.
Noons has ended each of his professional fights undefeated at 3-0 with 3 knockouts. Bennett also known for his KO power with 10 knockouts. has to become crisper. He has to settle down, has to focus at the task at hand.
The question is, when is Bennett going to shoot in and go for one of those big takedowns and slams?
Nunes goes right through the guard there. Nice right hand jacks the jaw of Bennett. A minute 40 left in this opening round. Finally into a bit of a clinch against the cage, but Bennett allows Nunes to scoot away.
You got to also wonder, at every time Nunes has landed one of those big rights, Bennett has not budged on what goes on inside a fighter's head.
Oh, an vicious right hand by Charles Bennett.
Unbelievable, the fight's already been stopped. Jeez.
Nunes has been knocked out here in Mississippi. It is a knockout to kick off destiny. What a fight by Bennett.
Unbelievable.
Bill Goldberg, you had an undefeated streak that went 170-0. Well, for KJ Nunes, it ends at 3-0. The first loss, and what a loss it is. We talked about the right hand of
Real.
As we see here, Bill, the body shot, and there it is, the right hook.
They both landed that shot at the same time. Unfortunately for Nunes, Bennett's was much stronger.
And you know what set it off there, Bill? As you saw in that replay, really a flash knockout for KJ Nunes. A disappointing debut in Elite XC, but it was, as we take a look at the overhand camera shot here, again, just a counter strike, and it hit that proverbial button. It was, and he, you know, I hate to say it, but he went down quicker than the Titanic here in South Haven, Mississippi.
Yeah, no doubt. And his shot to Crazy Horse's face just glanced straight off.
I'll beat your ass.
I'm right above you, Alan.
My money.
And let's take one last look and the reaction on KJ Nunes' face as you see it right there.
That's why I get paid big
The
bucks.
picture says 1,000 words.
Shit.
And a showman to the end. Bennett with the backflip off the cage.
And I'll score that a perfect 6. As we now await the official decision, there's his girlfriend, Carlene, who's been with him for almost 10 years. They have a child together. And let's go now to classy Jimmy Lennon Jr. with the official decision.
Lightning fucking
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the time of 3 minutes 43 seconds in round number 1. Our referee in charge, Herb Dean, stops the contest. The winner by way of technical knockout, Charles Crazy Horse Bennett.
Hey, that's me. I love my kids. Charles.